Political systems, economic systems for economic development, can they come as an obstacle or incentivize economic development? Will be a discussion that we'll have today in this video, because we are growing. We are growing higher and higher because as a human is going through evolution, realities will start shifting. Let's chat around this today with election coming in November. First of all, for us in our community, if you have been following us, we define economic development as the well-being of the people. Political systems. Let's talk about this one that, spread a lot, right? Democracy. But before that, let's understand even how all this came. We're not here to, position expertise in politics, right? People have actually spent years studying that. But we want to start from, us, human being we are, from grassroots, right? As human being we are. So follow us very well in this exchange and discussion. Exchange and discussion because I want you to be able to put your comment also. Because through those comments, we can stay in touch and share our ideas. All ideas are welcome. So initially, when human being existed or started, humanity started, I believe, right, that there was really no need to, have laws. But progressively, when we start even just from the family, we do have laws even in our individual households. The family start growing into communities. We need laws. The communities start coming as a nation. We need laws to be able to streamline or to be able to put as guidelines in human interactions, in human actions, which make totally sense. Progressively, we can go back to, Roman political system. Many existed in Africa as well before even being exposed to external political systems. But the goal here is not to debate around which one is good. No, many studies, many videos out there can guide you to all that. But for us here, we want to just analyze how political systems, economic systems can impact the economic development. Because as you know, we are about human and economic development. We strongly believe without actually embracing, putting harmony between those two developments, right? All economic development will always be a challenge or done, superficially. So while systems have been growing like that, we have all what we have today. When I hear about democracy in the United States, for example, for me, I see just power shared between two parties. That's me. Is it really the essence of democracy? I can't tell. But one thing I do know is powerful in the Constitution is that everything is for the people, by the people. Based on that key element of the Constitution, I have many questions. Is what happening really for the people, by the people? You will tell. Like right now, elections are coming in November. We have all these battles, right? Videos out there. Donald Trump here, I think is Harris, Biden vice president, right? We have all the debates happening. But I'm bringing everything really back to us as a human being first. A good political system or a good economic system, first of all, will depend on us as a human being, on us as the people. I'm not here to tell you if one is better than the other, because at the end of the day, because you look at all this, it's not just politicians who will actually really defend our interests. They will do what they can, depending on the interest they have, either for their party, either for themselves first. Because a simple example I really struggle with, you take senators, you take all these high authorities, right? They have access already to benefit that the people don't always have access to. Me talking to you here, I don't have access to. Are they really fighting for the people? If that was the case, for me, simple answer is actually giving the same benefit to the people who are putting them there. That's why for me, this whole debate around political system, can political system be actually an obstacle to economic development, to human development? Is a yes and no, but the choice is yours. But I do believe strongly that the more we can promote, which have been our efforts for years, the more we can invest time, money into helping people understand who they are, helping people understand the strength, the natural strength within themselves. They will make choices being themselves, not being manipulated, because the manipulation comes from outside when you're not in control. You don't have ownership of the power that is in you. With the election coming, I will invite you. Challenge yourself. Make your choice, not just based on what is going on as information, but make your choice based on what that powerful, intuitive voice is telling you to make as a choice. Be authentic with your choice. I understand why you have some people who are undecided, and they're being, I come across, videos where they're being made fun of. Oh, you have to choose. You have to be on one side. Nobody have to. It's your choice. Your choice based on how naturally, your choice based on your instinctive forces that nobody else, even the candidate, either Trump here or, Joe Biden, vice president here, the candidate right now, Harris something, right? Doesn't matter. That choice will be, they're not going to hear that special, voice, that intuitive voice speaking to you. Just like when you're able in your life, avoid obstacle where the voice is telling you, don't take this route, don't go this, don't do that. When our choices start from there, not from the intellectual part of us, not from the, fake news, not from any kind of news actually, where you don't do the discernment yourself to see what is the intuitive voice guiding you to choose. You see how all the videos, all our production, focusing on bringing awareness and engagement to principles in us and around us is the main, or is the principal way, the major way to start everything. Political system will not become actually a challenge. Economic system will not become a challenge, because people make those depending on always a motivation. Central bank governors, banks, CEOs and all that, right? There is a motivation, there is an agenda behind. I'm not here to tell you what's the agenda, but if you learn to use your instinctive force, if you learn to use the power, the intuitive force in you, because it does speak just to you. It will help you be yourself. So yes, election comings or elections that are in November, I will invite you. It's not too late. Learn to develop those forces. We actually have some webinars. We actually have some session in December, the 12th of December, you will find the information, where we help people use more of their mind, use more of their intuitive, their instinctive forces to make their choices. With the silver life system and silver intuition system, which you will see from the reviews that it transforms people's lives in how they need to make their choices. You can join us in one of those. You can join us in one of our webinars to help you start working on that. Because that's where I strongly believe that any right human development, any right economic development, which is again the wellness, the well-being of the people, will come out from. And then we can build a community that is working more and more in harmony to make a better humanity. I'll see you in another video.